What's up guys, Eric here with the Holo Herald, and today we're going to be starting a new series called Exploring Hyperreality. Some of you may be wondering what hyperreality is. This is a series exploring the short films made by Kechi Matsuda, seeing what the future of mixed reality and augmented reality might look like. If you guys haven't seen this, you guys really should. There's links down below, go watch those and then come back and watch this. In today's entry into this series, we're going to be exploring the first film he made back way in 2010 called Hyperreality Domestic RoboCop, where a woman walks around her kitchen and gets something ready with holograms all over her space, and she can tap on the holograms, she can turn up ads and everything like that. So what we've gone and done is we've gone around our office and put holograms around all the walls that we can. Ours are going to be a little bit more useful than hers in the story, but we're just more exploring the concept of what the future might look like. These are all science fiction short films, so it's really exciting for us to take something that was science fiction and make it science non-fiction. So let's jump into the video. I wish I had more screens.
Hey yo, what's up?
Alright, so here we are guys. This is our future science fiction office setup that we have. We've gone around the room and we've placed holograms everywhere that we could possibly fit. We basically maxed out the HoloLED's capabilities. It could put a lot more. It just starts closing some of them after a certain time, not closing them, making them so they're not active. It puts them into sleep mode. So I guess we're just going to explore the office and see kind of what a futuristic office would look like. I did a video similar to this way back about a year ago at this point, so it's about time to revisit this anyway. So let's start. So we started out as if I was at my normal desk. As you can see at the normal desk, I have two windows, two monitors. One of them's almost an ultra wide, so I could probably fit two windows there. So maximum 3-4 useful windows. Now this is what's really exciting about the future and what hyperreality slightly touches on in kind of a dystopian manner, is the real-world live data capabilities of this. As you can see, let's go ahead and start. We're going to start with all the windows we have open and then we'll explore each window individually. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 windows. I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to count these windows too. These are just holograms. Are we recording? Yeah, we're recording. These are just holograms to represent live data. This could be a map or something like live data in the future. There's no app for that quite yet, but we'll be there soon. This could be my personal trainer app that I have open here for when I decide to work out. I have another desk. This could display maybe weather data. Today is a dry day, where it actually is here where we are. A dog, I won't really count that. And a solar system, that could be considered data. So roughly we have about 20 points of data in our space, all without having to click. All we have to do is move our hand. You could argue it may be easier just to click to a new tab or a new window, but the capability is there for this. So let's go ahead and explore all the data we have right at our fingertips. First off, over here we have Ripple charts. Ripple is a cryptocurrency that we like to use here at the office and follow. The app is kind of in sleep mode. I don't want to start it because it's just going to refresh the app and we'll be here for 6 years. But it's in sleep mode right now because I set the HoloLens down and yes, anyways, it went into sleep mode. We've got all of our charts. We've got XRP to USD, XRP to USD on a different exchange, and so let's go ahead and we'll keep moving around the office. We have SoundCloud, which we could have all of our music on and stream wirelessly. We have a video coming up soon, HoloLens audio versus traditional audio. It's really exciting. You guys will have to check that out. Over here we have Bitcoin charts. So these are all the different markets. Like I said, the app fell asleep, but normally this would be live updating right here as we're watching it. Really exciting. Another great use case of live data. Over here we have IMDb. We're pretty big movie fans here, so something we would traditionally have open here at the office. Not something you'd maybe use every day, but something that would just be nice to see the new movies that are out. Over here we have Twitter. That looks like it really fell asleep. You know, we're just going to open up Twitter again. So we can go ahead and we can see what's actually happening in Twitter. Twitter's kind of a slow website. Well, I mean, not slow website. It's kind of a heavier use website. So there we go. It's trying to make us get an account, so we're not going to look at that. Anyways, let's move on. Over here we have YouTube. Obviously, it's our YouTube channel. We're about to hit 1,500 Actually, we hit 1,501 subscribers. So congratulations. Thank you, everybody that have subscribed, everybody that's watching this. We really appreciate it. So shout out to you guys. Over here we have something that's more my use case. We have an IDE. So something we could actually code on. This is just a picture, a little GIF of one running, but there are cloud apps. I just don't want to take the time to sign up for one and get it all set up and hook up my Bluetooth keyboard and everything. But if I was to use an augmented reality workspace, it would be really easy to set up and really easy to use. And it'd be right here next to my desk. So I could still use my traditional window, my traditional monitors, and have my IDE right next to me, and maybe another deploy video. I did a more use case on my specific workspace, my specific battle station on my old video. We'll link to that in the description below for you guys to check it out. Over here we have the Holograms app that just allows us to place holograms around our space. Over here we have the Microsoft Store, so check out all the new apps that are coming out for the HoloLens. So something we would use quite often on the HoloLens. Over here we have the time with a clock. That's not the current time. Let's go ahead and load up the current time actually. Alright, so it's 6:20 Saturday. We can check New York, London, Paris, Moscow, Beijing. So for someone that's a cryptocurrency trader or a stock market trader, this is really valuable information to have at your fingertips. We could build a whole wall just for our real-time data that we need. We have a calendar up. You would have your other stuff. We have our to-do list right here. So before you're out the door, you could have a reminder set up that says, "Hey, do these on the to-do list." This is just just an example of what you could set your space up. Depending on who you are, what you do for a living, or what you do for fun, this could be totally set up differently. We have live news right now. Hurricane Irma live updates, west coast of Florida and crosshairs. Another great use case where you could really use live data around your space. You could have live updates of what's happening. Let's say you live there. Let's say you're trying to help there. Let's say you're just worried about there and you want the news. Great use case of live data. We have MS Power User, who's a great information for all Windows related and Microsoft related information. Go ahead and check out that site if you guys have a minute. Great example. They update daily, so that's something you would always want to have open. And now a crowd favorite. Obviously, we had to get this up there for everybody. A Netflix bar. Everybody's always got a Netflix open. Let's go ahead and actually click this one and open it up. On the Holo Herald account. Now, Netflix, we all know that everybody watches Netflix. It's one of the biggest bandwidth users in the United States, and having an experience in mixed reality right there without having to use processing power on your computer or update it, or having a whole window dedicated to it, you could literally have a whole wall just dedicated to it. Oh, there you go, it opened. New seasons of Narcos out. We can make this huge if we wanted to. We can make it huge. So yeah, you could do your whole wall behind your monitors would be it. If anything ever appears a little bit laggy, it's just due to the fact that we are recording. It's completely keeps it 60 frames per second frame rate and has no lag problems when we're not recording. It's just due to that. Alright, over here, another example of great live data, Trello. We use Trello at the office, and most software firms use some form of Trello or way to manage their projects. This is something that would be awesome. This would be a cool collaborative thing, a collaborative hologram. You could imagine, just sorry to make sure I'm still recording. You could imagine a boss or a CEO of a company or a team lead would grab this and pin it up on the wall for everybody to see. So it would always be live updated. It would be pinned there for everybody. Really create collaborative use of holograms. It would be really exciting to see a Trello app specifically for HoloLens. And over here we have Microsoft stock price. You know, this is more for the traders or whatever, but another great example of live data. So this is our office setup. It kind of shows that the future is now. We're breaching into it. I mean, you can see all this data we have just around us right now as I look around. If I come to one end of the room, it actually looks kind of cool to look at those. I'll come stand next to my personal trainer. And you can see, just from one place, I can see all of this data. I mean, there's no other hardware or something that will allow you to do this without tons of monitors and tons of processing power. I mean, a computer could handle this pretty well, but you understand what I mean. So, this is exciting. This is really exciting. In our other episodes of hyperreality, of exploring hyperreality, we're going to be taking the HoloLens out into the real world and seeing how well we can handle real-world data. Now, the HoloLens doesn't have 4G in it yet, but we can connect it to my phone as a mobile hotspot and get, hopefully, all of this data inside of a bus. In hyperreality, there's a scene where he's sitting in a bus and he has all of this data around him. Well, it's a girl. Yeah, she has all of this data around her, and she's just using it at will. So that's really exciting to us. It's kind of a dystopian look at the future. We hope it doesn't turn into something with ads like that, but we're going to be exploring it and exploring all the technologies and hopefully turning that sci-fi into true science, not fiction, science non-fiction. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump to the outro. So there you guys have it. There's our office in hyperreality, or mixed reality, or augmented reality, or whatever type of reality you want to call it. There's our office setup and how we would like to see it in the future and the kind of capabilities we would like to have and see in future devices. It's funny that I say future because I'm doing it right now, but it still seems futuristic. We discussed this in our podcast a lot, which if you guys haven't seen our podcast, please go check out our podcast. We did episode 27. It was a really good one, so go check it out. We discussed on that on our podcast a lot. We keep saying, oh, this will be cool in the future. This will be cool in the future. But as a community and as a populace, we have to realize that this is the technology we have at our hands now, and we need to start using it like it's designed to be used. So even though it's in beta and it's in developers edition, so thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please like it and let us know in the comments below. We're only going to continue this series if it's something that our viewers actually care to watch and care to explore with us. So if you did, let us know. If you didn't, also let us know, and let us know why you didn't like it. That would really help us make content in the future. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.